I know. All right. You guys know what time it is. It's yoga time. We're live. It's a little after 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you want to join us for a free live yoga session, we're about to get started. So go ahead and grab a mat, grab a towel. We'll start in about 5 minutes or so no rush. We'll wait for you guys. But yes, feel free to join us. Tag someone, text someone, say, hey, going live, yoga right now. Do it. You got nothing else to do because you're stuck at home on quarantine. And what else you got going on? So let's do some yoga. It's great therapy. It's great for your mind, your body, your spirit. It'll be fun. And so all levels are welcome. You don't have to be a professional yoga person.
There's no such thing.
Welcome. Well, some people think there is because they're like, oh, I can't do yoga because I can't do those stretches, you know. And they think, well, once I get more flexible, then I'll do yoga. That's the same mentality as saying like, oh, once I stop sinning, then I'll go to church. Or once I'm in shape, then I'll go to the gym. With yoga, all levels are welcome. Am I right or am I right? Julie, the instructor?
You're certainly right.
She's certainly right, so that's good.
Drew's right, and just remember that your practice doesn't have to look at all like ours. In fact, it shouldn't.
Yes, it should not.
Should not go
Should
live.
look different, right?
Make sure. There we go.
Everyone's yoga poses look
Right. There's really no right and wrong way to do yoga, so everyone's poses, as Drew said, should look different. So just make sure that you're not comparing, and remember that we're just here to show you what the moves are, what the poses look like, and just to do it together. But please feel free to modify. Some days I feel like I can do anything on my mat, and other days I feel like maybe I should just lay down the whole time. So remember to just take everything with a grain of salt. Take whatever you need and leave what you don't. Thank you for joining. See lots of waves.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead, grab a towel or a mat, or just do it on the carpet, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Carpet works great. Socks off.
Socks off.
Let's get started in child's pose.
Child's pose, I know what that is. So, knees spread apart wide.
Drew's a
Sink those hips back.
yoga teacher in training.
Arms out. Oops. Push that butt back. Forehead to the ground. And elbows off the ground.
And activate your what?
Your Ujjayi breath.
Your Ujjayi breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Loud enough to make a light snoring sound. Not as loud as Drew at night, but maybe like a Julie snore.
A light snoring sound? You mean like...
So let's talk about this. Your Ujjayi breath is where you constrict the muscles at the back of your throat. So if you think about fogging up a mirror in front of you, you make that sound, but with your mouth closed. That's Ujjayi breath. And normally, if you're in a class, you want to breathe loud enough that your neighbor can hear you. And that will serve as a reminder to your neighbor to breathe. Come up to all fours. Let's move through some cat-cows. Arch your spine. Inhale. Round it. Exhale. Close your eyes and move to the pace of your own breath. That may be faster than us, maybe slower. This is your practice. Make it entirely your own by honoring your body this morning. See what's available. Go ahead and wag your tail, moving your hips to the right and to the left. And bring your left your left ear to your left shoulder, right ear to your right shoulder. Now let's take some big hip circles, moving really slowly with intention. Opposite directions. Return to child's pose, knees wide, forehead down. Remember that you can come back to this pose at any time. This is a great place to rest, to catch your breath, ground yourself. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Press your palms down. Heels press down towards the earth, but my heels aren't even close to the ground. So if you feel like your heels should be touching the earth, they're not. You're just reaching them down. Go ahead and bend one knee and then the other. Breath in. Breath out. Bring your big toes together to touch. Root to rise. Lift your right foot up towards the sky. Bend your knee. Peel open. Stack your hips towards the right. Take some movement here. Return your right foot back down to the mat. Lift your left foot high. Bend your knee. Peel open. Return your left foot down. Walk your hands back to your feet. Ragdoll. Take a really wide stance this morning. Bend your knees so much that your chest can actually rest on your thighs. Interlace your hands at the back of your head. Take some movement here. Bring your hands down towards the earth. Heel toe your feet so that they're hip width distance apart. Bend your left knee. Place your left hand down. Lengthen and just peel open with your chest. Right hand high. Inhale. Exhale. Return your right hand down to the mat. Place it right in front of your face. Bend your right knee. Left hand high. Deep breaths in and out. Release, forward fold. Shake your head, yes. Shake it, no. Place your palms on your shins. Halfway lift, really lengthen. Flat spine. Fold forward. One vertebrae at a time. Slowly roll up to stand. Take a couple of breaths to get all the way up. Roll your shoulders back. High mountain. Inhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Take this time to set your intention for your practice. Maybe you'd like to set an intention for your day. If nothing comes to mind, your attention can be focusing on your breath. Stay present. Surrender. Big inhale, high mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward, high plank. Option to come to your knees here, or stay on your toes. Stack your heels over your toes and squeeze your shoulder blades together. So instead of being up here, you're dropping down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, squeeze your elbows and your forearms together, and hug your belly up and in. Breathe. Plant your right hand in the center of the mat. Open up for side plank. Left hand high. You can drop your right knee here, or even lift your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, high center plank. Place your left hand just below your face. Peel open towards the right. Option to drop your left knee here. Lift your right leg. See what's available. Maybe try lifting one foot. Bring it back down. High plank. Big breath in. Breath out, low plank. Option to drop to your knees, low plank. Upward facing dog. Big breath in. Downward facing dog. Breath out. Roll over your toes. Inhale. Big breath in. Long sigh out. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step or lightly float. Halfway lift. Fold forward. High mountain, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Halfway lift. High push up. Stay. Low push up. High push up. Option to drop to your knees, back to low. High, we're creating some fire here. Low once more. High once more. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Look in between your hands. Step or float forward. Halfway lift. Fold. High mountain, last side. Swan dive, fold forward. Halfway lift. High to low, push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Look in between your hands. Step or float forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Bring your big toes back together to touch. Sink your hips low. Tuck your tailbone here. So instead of sticking your butt out, you're tucked in. When you're ready, reach your hands up. Actually, let's cactus. Cactus your arms. Open up your heart. Glance down. Make sure you can see your toes. If you can't, you're too far forward. So sink back into your heels. Take a bind at your low spine. Breath in. Breath out. Keep the bind, forward fold. Stay here for a couple of breaths. If it's easier, you can heel toe your feet hip width distance apart. Drop your head. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Palms to shins, half lift. Chaturanga, take your vinyasa. You can add push-ups here or even skip them. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot in between your hands. Warrior one. Back foot's at 45 degrees. Square your hips forward. I always like to use my hands on my hips for my first warrior one to get set up. So I'm pressing my right hip back, left hip forward, and I'm pressing down into the pinky toe edge of my left foot. Your hands are the last thing to lift. Spiral your right thigh inward. Inhale. Stay, exhale, and sink deep into that right leg. Breath in. Breath out, flow. Option to keep your right leg lifted. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one. Back foot is at 45 degrees. Square your hips, right hip forward, left hip back. And if you're on a tightrope, this is really hard to balance. So consider widening your stance. When you're ready, hands high, press down into the knife edge of your right foot. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, sink deep into that left leg. Breath in. Breath out. Take your vinyasa. Whatever that looks like for you this morning. We'll meet in downward facing dog or child's pose. 3 breaths in and out. For this next couple of sun Bs, we're gonna move 1 breath, 1 movement. Now what that means for you is that you can move faster or slower than our cues. You just have to follow the pace of your own breath. So if that means just listening to my voice to remind you what's next and then moving at your own pace, that's perfect. That's exactly what you should be doing. Let's inhale together. Stay for the exhale. Let's flow. Look in between your hands. Breath in, breath out, float forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Fold, exhale. Half lift, breath in, breath out, high to low, push up. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Right side, warrior one. Inhale to go up. Exhale takes you all the way back down to the earth. Up dog, downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, high to low. Up dog, downward facing dog or child's pose. Now I'm moving pretty quickly to get my heart rate up, but if you'd like to take it slow, you can certainly move slower. Consider one breath, one movement your challenge, your cardio in your yoga practice. Inhale, exhale, stay. Breath in, look forward. Breath out, float. Half lift, fold. Chair, fold forward. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one. Flow. Up dog, down dog, left side, warrior one. And flow. Up dog, down dog or child's pose. 5 breaths here. 5 breaths to slow down your heart rate. We're gonna take one more sun salutation B. One more, and this time I'm not going to cue it, so you can listen to your own body. Follow the pace of your own breath, and if you get lost, just look forward. See what we're doing. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Sun salutation B. When you're ready, flow. When you are complete, downward facing dog. Come forward to your high plank. Lower all the way down, all the way down. Turn your right cheek towards the earth. Cactus your right arm. Roll over to your right side. If you'd like, you can reach your left hand behind your low back. Breathe. If you're out of breath, you're not alone. Come back to center. Switch sides. Left cheek to the mat. Cactus your left arm. Oh, roll to your left side. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Press yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step your right foot forward, high crescent lunge. Both feet face forward. Tee out your arms here and twist towards the right, keeping the length in your spine. Now take your left hand and place it down on the mat, right hand high. Option if you'd like to peel that right hip open. Bring your gaze up towards the sky. Slowly come back to high crescent lunge. Open up to warrior two. Your back foot spins to 90 degrees. Narrow stance. So I should be able to draw a line in between my right heel and my left heel, a straight line. Reach your right hand forward, left hand back. Peel your right thigh open, sink deep. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, up and back. Extended side angle. Bring your right forearm to your thigh, left arm overhead. And we're gonna cycle through those two movements, your reverse warrior and extended side angle. You can take this as fast or as slow as you'd like. You can do one breath, one movement. Stay in each pose for a couple of breaths. The theme today is that it's your choice to move freely, because we're all in such different places. Move through one more cycle. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Reach your right hand forward and down, triangle pose. Keep the length in your spine. Peel your left shoulder open. Breath in. Breath out. With your left hand as your guide, come back up to stand. Turn both feet to face the right side. Place your hands on your hips. Open up your chest and then fold forward. Wide leg forward fold. Walk your hands over to your right foot. Bring your forehead as close to your knee as you can get it. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands through center over to the left. Bring your forehead as close as you can get it to your left knee. Come back to center. Breath in. Breath out. Make your way back up to stand. I was going that way, so move into, what's it called? Pyramid? Not pyramid. Oh man, what's that called? Pyramid. No? What's it called? What's this called? Why can't I remember what this is called? Is it? Then what's, oh, triangle, pyramid. It is pyramid, it's pyramid. We're moving into pyramid. Right foot forward, actually both feet are forward. Make sure they're hip width distance apart with about 1.5 feet in between your right foot and your left foot. That's a lot of feet. Hands on your hips. Inhale. Exhale, lead with your heart. Forward, forward, forward. And then down, hinge over your right leg. I'm way sore. Drop your head. Think about bringing your gaze up towards your belly button. And you want to try to keep both heels on the ground here. If you'd like, maybe move your hips just subtly right to left. And once you get to that sweet spot, stay there. Inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. Sigh, Drew. Inhale. Sigh. Drew knows I love sighing.
Super loud.
Super loud. Step your left foot forward. High crescent lunge. Make sure you've got a wide stance here. Both feet face forward. Hands high. Tee out your arms. And just with your upper body, your trunk, twist towards the left. Breathe. Move slowly with intention. Place your right hand down on the mat, left hand high. Option to peel that left hip open. Bring your gaze up towards the sky. Breath in. Breath out, slowly come back up to high crescent lunge. Open up to warrior two. Back foot spins to 90 degrees. Peel your left thigh open. Bring your gaze over your front middle finger. flip that front palm, reverse your warrior, up, 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 and then back. Extended side angle, left forearm to your thigh, right hand overhead. Cycle through those 2 movements, reverse warrior and extended side angle. This should be easy and effortless. So if you're breathing really hard, if you're trying really hard, go ahead and back off. Try easy. What would that look like? Maybe that's child's pose. Maybe that's more breath. Be gentle with your body. Move through one more cycle. And then return to your strong warrior 2. Straighten your left knee. Reach forward, 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 and then down triangle pose. Peel your right shoulder open. Keep the length in your spine. With your right hand as your guide, slowly come up to stand. Turn both feet to face the left side of the room. Place your hands on your hips. Open up your heart. And then fold forward. Second wide leg forward fold. Walk your Drew's making me laugh. Walk your hands over to your right foot. See if you can get a little deeper this time. Inhale. Exhale, bring your forehead to your knee. Walk your hands through center to the left foot, your left foot. Bring your forehead to your left knee. Lean in, go deep. Inhale. Exhale to your deepest point. Walk your hands back to center. Place them on your hips. Roll up to stand. Moving into pyramid, it is pyramid with your left foot forward this time. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart with about 1.5 to 2 feet in between your left foot and your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward and hinge over that left knee. Bring your head all the way down by bringing your gaze up towards your belly button here. Drop your hands. Send your breath to where you're feeling this in your body. The language of your body is sensation. So breathe to where you're feeling sensation. One more inhale. Exhale. Plant your hands on the mat, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog. Inhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Exhale, big breath in, long breath out. Raise your right foot high, swing it through for half pigeon. Bring your shin as close to parallel to the front of the mat as you can get it. Walk your left knee down and back. Come up to long arms first. And then slowly take your time to lower down. This is where we practice surrender. 5 breaths. Deep and free. Slowly press yourself up to long arms. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Raise your left foot high. Swing it through for half pigeon. Walk your right knee back. Long arms first. Slowly lower down. We all hold so much tension in our hips, so much emotional debris. There's so much energy stored there. So be really aware of letting whatever is being held in your hips, try to let that come up and out with the next 5 breaths. With every inhale and exhale, you're releasing, moving deeper towards surrender. Gently make your way to long arms. Swing both feet up in front of you. That's okay. One last forward fold, seated. Raise your hands up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, forward, 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 and down. It does not matter if you can touch your toes, your shins, your knees. You can bend your knees here. Drop your head and breathe. Release your feet. Make your way all the way down onto your back. I have to move my butt so that my head can actually rest. Okay, onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Tee out your arms. Let's take a nice spinal twist. Drop your knees over to the right, your gaze to the left. If you'd like, you can use your right or left hand, right hand, as an assist to pull your knees down closer towards the earth. Close your eyes and breathe. Bring your knees through center, drop them over to the left and your gaze to the right. Oh, that's great, yes. Breathe and twist. One more breath here. Bring your knees back to center. Happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet or your hamstrings. Rock side to side. Let's take an inversion. So if you'd like, you can take waterfall or legs up the wall. If you've got a wall, legs up the wall. Or shoulder stance by bringing your hands to your low back. Feet are up towards the sky. Pretty much anything to get your feet above your heart here is what we're going for. If you are in shoulder stand, plow pose, let your toes fall overhead. And from plow deaf man's pose, allow your knees to frame your face. One vertebrae at a time, slowly, as slow as you can, roll all the way down. Take your time. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Let your knees open wide. Take both hands, bring them to your heart. Feel your heart beating. Let your mind rest there in the calm steady beat of your heart. Extend your legs out long. Let your feet fall open wide. Lower your hands down towards your sides, palms facing up to receive. Close your eyes. As you move into your Shavasana, know that everything you're doing doesn't go unnoticed. You are more than enough. You are so much more than just barely good enough. Show yourself some grace during this hard time. Breathe and rest in the calm, steady beat of your heart. Take 3 more cleansing breaths here. Gently make your way onto either your right or your left side in a nurturing position. Let your head rest on your arm. Keeping your eyes closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. This is the part where we connect with one another and we lift each other up. Big inhale, raise your arms up overhead. Think about taking all of this energy that we've just created. Clasp it in between your hands and bring your hands to your heart. We are all in this together. Whatever you are feeling, you are not alone. Bring your thumbs to your third eye at the center of your forehead. The word namaste means that the light within me sees and honors that same light within each of you. Together we bow and say, Namaste.
Namaste.
Whew.
Happy Thursday, y'all.
Happy Thursday. Thank you for sharing your practice with us. It's such a heart-opening practice that it's good to let whatever is happening inside come up and out. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Keto.
Hope you guys have a great day.
Keto Farsi loves your the marble.
Calm. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Thank you, you guys, and thank you for showing up with us, for showing up for each
Showing up.
other.
Yes, we'll see you guys Sunday,
Sunday.
10 a.m. Mountain Time for more yoga. You guys, thank you. Pure
Yes.
Fit Journey said thank you, Julie.
I know. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Okay,
Thank you,
Sunday,
guys.
10 a.m.
Sunday,
Thank
10
you
a.m.
so
Mountain
much.
Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. So invite your friends, yes, we'll be doing this again. Thank you guys so
Absolutely.
much. Keep
Thank
conduct. What's
Hey,
up,
what's
you guys?
up?
All right, you
Thanks,
guys.
you guys.
Gracias.
Bye.
Obrigado. Ciao.
So unexpected.